Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Aurea Giacomelli. I am the owner and founder of Samba Kennels. We are a dog breeder kennel specialized in XL American Bullies with the Brazilian bloodline, especially because I am from Brazil, and also specializing in the Brazilian Bulls genetics. We just have had a little change of the name recently, so any dog coming from Brazil is not anymore an American Bully XL. They are called now Brazilian Bulls. So if you are in love with this type of dog, stay tuned. If you're new to my channel, I kindly invite you to subscribe because you're gonna be in love with everything that I'm gonna show you. And this breed is really amazing, and we are a big family and we are growing, and I appreciate each and every one of you that have been subscribing and have been coming back for more information and for more entertainment here at Samba Kennels. Today, it's a special episode because I haven't done this in a long time, just because my life has been upside down with work and with activities. As you guys know, I'm pretty active in the community. I try to bring a lot of value to the bully world, and the first thing that I ever did when I started was exactly bringing the Brazilian dogs and this Brazilian bloodline to America, and exposing them and exposing the quality of these dogs, the good temperament and the good health of these dogs to the gene pool in the United States. So I do have a lot of things that went on the past couple of months that I wanted to talk to you about, make a little briefing of Samba Kennels' life and my life in the last couple of months. Of course, we're going to talk about Sheik. Sheik was one of my main studs that lived here under my management, a Brazilian dog, one of probably the toppest studs in the world right now. For sure, one of the most expensive ones, not only in stud value, but also the amount of money that he was sold to. We're going to get to that one day. I'm not going to say to you right now. We are preparing a documentary, which is probably going to be within the next 2 weeks to a month. I'm going to be releasing a documentary on Sheik's life at Samba Kennels and everything that involved my life and his life, and how he showed up in my life and how did I make him famous, and every step of the way. It's going to be a pretty interesting documentary. I can't wait to have this material ready for you guys. So I'm going to tell you a few things that are really happening, that I'm very happy to be happening finally here at Samba Kennels. Some projects that I've been working on for a few months now are finally here. One of them is my new website. So in my new website, it's easier to navigate. I have there all my studs, all my females. I have all my litters available. It's just easy for you to go www.sambakennels.com, and you can just choose, on the tab, on the little three little dots here, what are the topics that you want to search. So I have my females, I have my studs, I have the puppies that are available, I have future breedings, just very basic and very easy to navigate. I think that the more important thing is that it's an easy to navigate website. If you do have any interest in any of my dogs or my puppies, there's underneath each one of them, there's a link for you to click, and you just have to fill out a form. The form is going to come to us, either to me or to my assistant, and we're going to be responding it to you. And on the website, I just launched Sambaware, which is a little shop with all our merch. And the most exciting thing about this shop is that if there's something there that is not necessarily what you want, you can always text me and I can pre-order it for you. So let's say that you want a red hoodie of Tractor, but you don't find it available. I can order that hoodie. I can order your size. I can order the dog that you like, the style that you like. If you want a hoodie or if you want a hat, I can order whatever you want, and it should be delivered in approximately 1 to 2 weeks. And I just ordered a whole bunch of these products for myself because I want to make sure, I want to double check the quality. I want to double check the timing of the shipping, and I also want to double check the quality of the printing. So I will be making another video as soon as the stuff is here to show some of the products. I do have one here. This is my Sheik's iPhone. Look here, I have Sheik here too. I miss him so much, and I have a Sheik, how do you call this? iPhone case. Sorry, the phone case. So I do have them in every size in the store. We also have for Samsungs and on each model that you want. And if there's something that you want, you can just text me, because you're not going to find all of them here. But if you want, for example, a Puma case, or if you want Tetra on the case, or like I said, anything that you want, just text me and I can order customized just for you. We can even put your name on it if you want. So yeah, we have new merch on the website and also on YouTube. We have many things to choose from: t-shirts, caps, hats, cups, sweatshirts. And this month we're gonna do a giveaway to all of my channel members and to my Instagram and Facebook subscribers. So I'm gonna be doing 2 giveaways, one for YouTube members and one for the Instagram and Facebook subscribers. I'm going to be drawing one of the names of you guys, and I'll contact you, and we're going to be choosing whichever dog you want and whichever product you want from my list of merch that you can see on my YouTube channel. It's, you know, just on the homepage you can see some of the products. If not, you can just go to my website and there's a link to the shop, sambakennels.com. You can see in the shop, you can choose the product, you can choose the color, and you can choose whichever dog is your favorite. Hi guys, as I was editing the video this morning about the merch, look what arrived for me in the mail. It's almost like perfect timing, because now I can show to you in this video. I don't have to make another one just to show them to you. Of course, I'm already wearing my next Mama to Be Tetra. I got the little hat with clouds. It's embroidered. Is that how you say it? Embroidery? I think that word is so difficult for me to say. I got a whole bunch of examples here because I wanted to feel the quality. Those are very nice. These are large, so they're pretty large on me because I've lost some weight. That's Vivi's. Look how beautiful, bright, and realistic it looks, and at the same time it's artistic. That's why I chose this artist to work for me. This is Chuck Norris, my first XL bully. It's a little bigger because this is for my son. I hope that he doesn't watch this video. Because I got this for him as a surprise because Chuck lives with him. For my daughter, look at this one. Pumas on a lighter color, and then we have Samba Kennels on the back. We can also add Samba Kennels here in the label. Looks. This one is Bucanas. Oh my mama, look how beautiful it turned out. I love it. I really like the quality of these shirts. This one is Sheik's. I did it on a dark navy blue. Look at this one. This is probably one of my favorite ones because I love the bright and the contrast with Puma's face, and his eyes are kind of green. Now my baby Klaus, look at this one. This one goes well with my hat, and I really like what I'm seeing. I'm very happy, and I'm very happy to have them here so I'm able to talk to you. I bought this to wear as to sleep at night. I love it. And the Samba, just a plain basic Samba sweatshirt. So that's it. I'm happy to be able to show you the products myself and to be trying them on, because now I can tell you I totally approve it. So I hope you like them too. And this month giveaway for my members and my subscribers. Another product that I was working on the last few months is Dogo Jet music. I launched Dogo Jet, as many of you know, is already the name of my corporation. I have a corporation called Dogo Jet, which administrate all of my companies, my businesses. One of them is Dogo Jet Transporters. We do international shipping for dogs. And now we have the Dogo Jet, the main Dogo Jet that organizes Samba Kennels and Dogos Verdes Pampas, which is my Dogo Argentino kennel. And now we have Dogo Jet music. I just launched 3 songs available on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok about the Brazilian Bulls, you know. So we just launched it for people that are, you know, the new breeders of Brazilian Bulls. It is a new breed, but there's a lot of new kennels, you know, starting their program. So I thought it would be interesting to provide them with some songs that will tell the story of the Brazilian Bulls a little bit and make that sound. The songs are mainly Brazilian type of vibe, Brazilian funk we call it, with a little bit of samba, and it's very cute. But it's there for everybody to use, okay? It's called Dogo Jet Music, and just look for Brazilian Bulls with an S at the end. And there's going to be, I think, 3 songs right now for you guys to use in your reels and to use in your photos. So that was a project that it was just something that I really wanted to do, and I finally got it going. Other exciting news is that Puma was just health tested for hips, and we haven't done the elbows yet. We were going to do it, but the vet was in a hurry, and we ended up just doing the hips, and the machine wasn't working properly. So we did the hips, which for me is the most important thing in the breed right now. And I have scheduled for the heart and for the elbows to get done soon, but I'm sure he's going to pass, and his hips are excellent. So I'm very, very pleased with the results. Jumanji and Bucanas breeding. We only had 3 puppies, but I tell you, these 3 puppies are absolutely ridiculous. Like, they were probably the biggest from, not just from my experience, but also from other breeders that have been doing the XL bullies longer than me. They say that they were probably the biggest puppies they've ever seen. They were born at about I think, 1.5 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. I'd say it's 770 grams. I remember the amount in grams, but not in pounds, because gram is actually my native measurement format. And I don't remember the pounds, but I know it was 770 grams. Not even my Dogos Argentinos are born that big. So imagine that these puppies were really big. So we have 2 boys and 1 girl. This litter is exclusive. There's nothing like it in the world, I don't think, because Jumanji was never bred to a Brazilian girl before. Bucanas is supposed to be one of the most beautiful females in the world of her class, and Jumanji, one of the best studs of the XL American Bullies, and he's a Merle. So we have a Merle female, and we have 2 chocolate boys. One has a collar, white collar, and a white chest, and one is completely dark chocolate. So I have first pick, male, and first pick, female. And the second pick boy has been sold already very quickly. I didn't really advertise, and he was sold. I don't want to sell my first pick, male or female, but for the right price, I would consider it. And I actually have it on my website. But I'm not even going to say here because I don't want to push you guys to buy it, because I really don't want to sell it unless somebody pays me what I've asked, which is a pretty high amount of money, but not really high if you think about as an investment and what these dogs are supposed to bring back to you and to your program. But let's go to another topic, because I don't want to talk about selling those puppies. Okay, so Sheik went to the D-Town in Dallas. That was my last video. That was a blast. I was very happy to take him. I was very happy that we were able to show up. And a lot of people were very impressed. Nobody expected to see him there. I was there for only about an hour and a half. But I was so happy. I was so happy to be able to show everyone, Sheik before he left. And as most of you already know, Sheik, this amazing stud that was sold for a huge amount of money twice. And he's gone to a new country, a new owner. But thankfully, I do have a great relationship with the new owner. And I am authorized. I'm the only kennel that can still negotiate his genetics in America and in the world. So be careful. Be careful what you see or what you hear. Nobody else in the world right now is able to manage Sheik's genetics other than Samba Kennels. Okay, he's very happy. He's settling. I posted a video yesterday of him and his new little brother. He has there's a child in the house, and the child is just in love with the dog, and he's showing this cute little drawing that he made of him, and that just eases my heart so much, because as you guys saw in my video of my farewell to him, it was really hard. It was hard to let him go. This boy meant a lot for me, for my family. Having him here for a year, I get attached. I am a breeder, but most importantly, I have a heart, and I don't see just dollar signs in front of these dogs. And I'm gonna miss him. I'm gonna really miss him, and I hope, I'm gonna start tearing now, but I hope that next year I have planned a trip to his house and to be able to visit him and check on him and make some content for you guys. Okay? All right, so now let's talk about what is going on right now. I don't know when you're watching this video, but today is November 24th, 2025. We are a few days from ABKC Nationals in Savannah, Georgia. And the great thing is that we have this huge delegation of Brazilian breeders coming to Nationals to attend the event. And we also have a Brazilian bull coming from Brazil. I'm not sure yet if he's going to show or if he's just going to stay there so people will see him. That's with his owner. His owner is going to decide. It's going to depend on how well he reestablishes, because the trip was very tiring and everything is new for him. He's not eating properly, and it's very normal. Every time I import dogs from Brazil here, it takes them a long time to reestablish and to readapt and to go back to eating. The first thing they do is they fast. It's crazy how they go fasting, because I guess they just that's their way of protesting. Hey, I don't know where I am, so I'm just going to stop eating, these boys. But anyways, Ariete is the name of the dog. He's owned by Rogerio Barrett Monster. And he's a beautiful dog, the one that I'm showing for you in the video right now. And we will be collecting Ariete for, we're going to be freezing his genetics. Actually, I already have 2 appointments for him next week. And so if you are interested in using Ariete, he's a Brazilian bull. He's ABKC registered Brazilian bull. And he's going to be available for everybody that wants to use this genetics. Speaking of nationals, we have a lot of people coming from Brazil. The ones that are confirmed, because some of them didn't have their visa approved. I don't know what's going on with our president, but he doesn't want tourists here, apparently. So everybody that needed to apply for a new visa, they got denied for different reasons, for no reasons, but they just got denied. So we have right now 8 Brazilian breeders coming from Brazil, but they're all amazing. But there's one that is very important, and I want to say, I want to kind of break the news here. IBC's president, Beatrice, the breeder of the American Bulldogs breeder that is also the breeder of New Iron. New Iron is the base of Brazilian Bulls. New Iron is the dog that's in almost every pedigree of the Brazilian Bulls, of the recent type of Brazilian Bulls, the extreme type. And, you know, he's in Sheik's pedigree, he's in Tractor's pedigree, he's in Puma's pedigree, he's in Fortuna's pedigree, he is in Bucanas' pedigree, he is in, not in Brazilas, not in Klaus, he is, in Big John's pedigree. So we have a lot of Sunshine Bulls, American Bulldogs in the new Brazilian Bull type, which is the extreme. It's very important that you know the Brazilian Bulls, they have two different types in the standard. The standard Brazilian Bull, which is the lighter type, more terrier-like, and they have the extreme, which is Tractor with Sheik, you know, the ones that are extremely heavy, big head, big muscle, just a more extreme hyper-type dog. And of course, that's the one that most people like anyways, you know, they're what we call the freaks. So very happy to have everybody coming. We're going to have some great friends attending the event. Sumo, my friend Earl, his wife Audrey, that I love so much, they're going to be there. Cerberus Lavon is going to be there, my good friend Lavon. My good friend Vito Alu, he is a legend. You guys have no idea. Vito used to be Beatrice, the president of IBC, that's also the founder of Sunshine Bulls. She started breeding 25 years ago. When she started, Vito Alu was already her idol. So she even told me, oh my God, Vito's going to be at the show. I'm going to get some autographs. So meaning for you guys that understand what his name means in the dog world, I mean, I cannot explain here. The guy is a genius when it comes to dog breeding, when it comes to genetics, when it comes to pedigree. He understands he's a historian too. So he understands the history, not only of our breeds, but of dogs in general and every breed that you can imagine. I love him. He's been an amazing friend. He's in love with the breed, and he's also started a Facebook page, or a group, I should say, called Brazilian Bull Nation on Facebook. So if you are on Facebook, search for Brazilian Bull Nation. That's where we can discuss dogs at a high level, entertaining level. We can see some Brazilian Bulls videos, and it's very entertaining. So thank you, Vito, so much for embracing the Brazilian Bulls like you are. It's a big honor for us to have you on our side. Well, one more amazing news from Samba Kennels that's happening right now. This week, actually tomorrow, November 25th, I will be breeding Tetra to Champion Tractor. This is going to be an epic breeding because Tetra is Klaus' daughter with Lily, which is a Whopper littermate sister. And Champion Tractor is my stud from Brazil, second ABKC champion for the American Bullies from Brazil. And he's just perfect. His structure is morphologically near perfection. Not perfect because there's no perfect dog, but he's near perfection. His angulations, his powerful rear, his huge head, his huge muscles on his head, you know, the masseters, the forehead. He's just the neck. The Tractor's neck for me is one of his main qualities because it's so hard to see dogs with such a beautiful neck. And he's got not only a thick, big neck, it's almost bigger than his head. His head is about 28.5 inches now. If it's not bigger, because I haven't measured, and he just turned 3, I think. Yes. So Champion Tractor with Tetra, who is a Klaus daughter and Whopper's niece. I am expecting some puppies that will be lilac or lilac with pied, maybe, because I don't know if she's going to produce pied, but for sure we're going to have chocolates, we're going to have blues, and we're going to have lilacs, maybe some tris, because he's a tri-carrier and she's a tri-visual. This litter is for people that are expecting to have dogs that have the Brazilian looks and that are extreme, but not too extreme, but very correct. And speaking of my website, something that you're gonna find on my website right now, and this is exclusive for you guys that are watching me, I have not announced yet. I just posted some breedings of Sheik. I have 2 or 3 breedings of Sheik right now. Actually, I have 2. I'm gonna put one more. And I have puppies that are available because I have not announced them yet. I was waiting for the puppies to turn 4 weeks old. We have Dolly, which is a Rocco, a Grand Champion Rocco bloodline. She's a Merle. And we also have Artemis, which is a Black Tri Whopper bloodline, from both of them bred to Sheik. And I do have 2 females from Puma. They are very reasonably priced for the, if you're starting a kennel and you want to start with an entry-level dog. They're very cute. I have a chocolate tri female and I have a sable merle female. She's a daughter of a lilac merle, lilac tri merle. So She's a merle, even though she doesn't look very much like a merle, because her, you know, the pheomelanin has kind of masked the merle, and we see a lot of, we call them cryptic. So you will see that there's still females, if they're still there when you watch this on November 24th, they are still available, but I don't think they're going to be available after I post this video, because they're going really, really fast. And this is the first time that I announce about these litters. So don't waste too much time. They're reasonably priced and they're not going to last. Now, the news that everybody's been asking me if it's going to happen or not, I believe it's going to happen. We are working on the details, but guess who is coming to Samba Kennels in 2026? LPK Vitello, yes, the pied son of Sheik. He's probably one of his best sons right now. Vitello is working in Brazil, and as soon as he does everything that he needs to do there, he's gonna be coming here for a short period of time, maybe for showing, maybe just for freezing. We don't know yet. We're just arranging all the details, and I'm again going to be Vitello's manager exclusively. So if you're interested in his genetics, let me know, contact me, send me an email. You can contact me on my sambakennels@gmail.com, or you can send me a message in any of my forms in my in my website, or on my Instagram, or on my Facebook, whichever you find best to text me. Make sure that you do, because it's very limited. It's going to be a very limited amount, and we are going to bring Vitello, and I can't wait for him to be here. This boy is ridiculous. He's already at 15 months old, I believe, and he's already 150 pounds. He's the same size as Sheik. He's the same size of his father, or even, I think he's bigger, because Sheik was 70 kilos and he's 73 kilos. So forgive me, I'm not good with pounds, but I think he's over 150, which is crazy for his age, and he's a big boy. He's a very big boy. He's very correct. Very beautiful, as you can see in this picture, and I can't wait to bring him over. Give your dog the daily boost they deserve with NuVet Plus powder. It strengthens their immune system, supports healthy skin and a shiny coat, and delivers minerals, antioxidants, and vitamins all in one scoop. Help your best friend stay healthier, happier, and full of life. Klaus had a bad hot spot. He kept scratching and it was bothering him. Nothing seemed to help. When he started him on NuVet Plus powder, everything changed. In just 1 week, Klaus was back to himself, happy, healthy, and hot spot free. Give your dog the same chance to heal and thrive. NuVet can only be ordered through a distributor's code, and I'm giving you my code so you can order online with a 13% off on AutoShip. These are the news that I had to, bring here in person and talk to you, because I miss being here. I've been having so much work. It's so hard when I don't have a big team working with me like I should, but I'm trying to do as much as I can. So forgive me for my absence, but I promise that I'm going to be bringing a lot of content and a lot of value, especially now that we do have a professional team for the videos and for the content. Thank you to my videographer, my director, my producer, Fernando Pequeno. If you guys need any editing or, anything that it has to do with videography, is that how you say it? 75 Filmmaker on Instagram. I'm going to leave his link here. Add him, send him a text. He's very good at editing everything that you need, or even creating small clips or small videos for you guys. Or even a whole movie, like a documentary, okay? Documentary. So you guys, thank you so much for being with me. Don't forget to hit that bell so you check all my new videos. Subscribe, and make sure to stay tuned for all the next adventures at Samba Kennels. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.